the growth of their relationship over the years. A connection that didn't stop at one moment. Every great bond has a beginning, but the true magic lies in how it grows, slowly, naturally, layer by layer. For Freen and Becky, their relationship didn't blossom overnight. It wasn't a sudden spark that flared and faded. It was a steady fire, one that strengthened with time, trust, and countless shared experiences. From nervous first meetings to unspoken comfort. From stiff professionalism to a soft, undeniable closeness. Their growth has been one of the most beautiful journeys the fandom has ever witnessed. When they were just CO stars, first everything was formal, respectful, a little shy, a little awkward. Freen was the senior, confident, composed, careful with her words. Becky was younger, bright-eyed, eager, but still finding her footing in the industry. They spoke politely. They kept their distance. They were colleagues figuring each other out. But even in those early days, there was a curiosity between them, a quiet interest that neither could ignore. Freen admired Becky's determination. Becky admired Freen's discipline and kindness. They didn't know it yet, but something soft was already beginning. The shift from professional to personal. As filming progressed, something changed. Their conversations got longer. Their smiles became easier. Their touches stopped feeling rehearsed. A friendship began forming, not loud or dramatic, but gentle, steady, and filled with small moments. The kind of friendship where they checked on each other between scenes. They shared inside jokes. A Freen fixed Becky's hair without thinking. A Becky saved snacks for Freen. They started sitting closer, talking more, laughing naturally. It wasn't obvious at first. But if you rewatch early BTS clips, you can literally see it. Frame by frame, their walls slowly falling. Trust, the first true sign of growth. The real turning point wasn't a viral clip. It wasn't a big scene. It was trust. Freen began trusting Becky in ways she didn't trust many people. Not because she had to, but because Becky earned it. Through consistency, loyalty, and quiet understanding. Becky, in turn, grew more confident around Freen. She stopped being shy. She started teasing her, joking with her, opening up. Their conversations deepened. Their comfort increased. Their energy became so in sync that even directors noticed. It was no longer co-stars getting along. It was two people choosing each other. Every day, again and again. The world starts to notice. Their chemistry didn't stay hidden for long. Soon, fans began pointing out little things. The way Freen's eyes always drifted toward Becky. How Becky's whole face lit up whenever Freen laughed. How naturally their bodies gravitated toward each other. How their smiles became softer, more intimate. How protective Freen became. Clips spread. Edits went viral. People around the world asked the same question. Who are these two, and why does their bond feel so real? Their connection stopped being something only they experienced. It became something millions witnessed. And still, they stayed themselves. Comfortable. Stable. Growing quietly, even as their fame exploded. Growing through pressure, side by side. With popularity came pressure. Interviews, expectations, schedules, scrutiny. Many pairs break under that weight. But Freen and Becky grew stronger. When Becky looked overwhelmed, Freen stepped closer. When Freen felt stressed, Becky reached out first. They supported each other in ways that weren't loud or dramatic, but incredibly genuine. They communicated better. They understood each other's moods. They began to move like a team, a real partnership. And the more the world demanded from them, the more they leaned on each other. The evolution from comfort to care. Over time, comfort turned into care. The kind that's instinctive. Freen started. Guiding Becky through crowds. Shielding her when flashlights got too bright. Stepping in when questions got too personal. Giving gentle touches of reassurance. Becky started. Reading Freen's mood instantly. Calming her with a look. Staying close when she sensed stress. Making her laugh at the perfect moments. These weren't rehearsed actions. These were the habits of two people who had grown emotionally intertwined. The growth you can only see in their eyes. The biggest change wasn't physical. It was in the way they looked at each other. Early days. Polite, curious, friendly. Mid-stage. Warm, comfortable, playful. Now. Familiar, trusting, deep. Their eyes tell a story of years of growth. A story of respect, loyalty, gratitude, admiration, and something deeper that words never fully explain. Their glances carry history. Moments only they know. Conversations fans never heard. Small memories built quietly over time. Where they stand today. Today, their relationship isn't defined by labels. It's defined by growth. They're more attuned to each other. More protective. More open. More connected. Their bond has matured. Not just as co-stars. Not just as friends. But as two people who have become essential parts of each other's lives. A relationship built on years of shared experiences, silent support, deep trust, and unwavering respect. A relationship that didn't need rushing, because it grew exactly the way it was meant to. Slowly, toughly, beautifully. The beauty of a bond that grows, not fades. Some connections burst like fireworks, bright, loud, short-lived. But Freen and Becky, they grew like dawn. Gradual, steady, inevitable. The kind of bond that doesn't fade once the cameras stop rolling. The kind of bond that deepens with every year. And the kind of bond that makes people believe that the most beautiful relationships aren't the ones that happen fast, but the ones that grow quietly, honestly, and wholeheartedly. Exactly like theirs.